Sup, dudes? What's going on, guys? Holy crap. Let's redo that real quick. Sup, dudes? What's going on, guys? Here, my name is Buzz, and today we're going to be going over 5 different types of Roblox players. Now, I've done this before where I've done 5 types of Roblox players, but I've been playing the game a lot more recently, so I want to go ahead and revise this list and show you guys what really should actually happen. So basically what I want you guys to do today is comment down below another type of player. Add to this list. These are kind of like the 5 most common types of players I tend to see. And be warned, this is literally just my list. This is not anyone else's list, so it's subject to change. So it is subject to change based on your opinion. I'd love to hear your opinion, so go ahead and comment. Or tweet at me at Exposureman. Alright guys, so obviously there's 5 types of players on this list, but there's going to be kind of like subcategories I'm going to go over. They're going to start off broad, and then I'm going to mention some certain names, because I can't just be like the oh dear. I mean, that's literally one player out of probably like 20 different types of players. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the pre-2012 player, and these guys are absolute freaking savages. These are probably the best guys, and I love them so freaking much. If you go and look at like my Skype group me, DM me for my Skype. These guys are like some of the OGs of Roblox. They're some of the first guys that really started playing, and I chose 2012 because that seemed to be the turn when it really started getting popular on like YouTube and things, and you're starting to get players who really never have heard of it, and a whole different generation of players started playing the game.
I want this stupid shirt, get off of me!
If you think about it, Roblox has been out since about, I'd say officially like 2008 is when it's really started coming into like popularity. And that's like 4 years. That's like high school, middle school, grade school. That's a whole generation of kids, to an extent, a whole generation of gamers. So these pre-2012 people are probably like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, you know, even 20 years old. If you're still playing that game, that means you have an extreme amount of dedication towards the game itself.
Flex those muscles, big boys.
Guys like Trapball, Alex Valentino, Crown, Rasmus Aoud. If you guys don't know them, they're huge on my channel. Those guys are the ones who have all the dominances. They're also the ones who literally have developed games. They have tons of Robux. They're OGs. I don't know any else how to explain it. They're literally like that good at the game usually. They've been around for a long time. There's even guys that are like pre-2012. I'm not just saying like you made an account in 2011. You could have created an account in literally 2007 or 2008 and be alright. Those guys are just so cool to see now because they have so many cool insights to the game. They have like, you know, they know all about trading. They know like connections to admins. They have freaking websites dedicated to tips and tricks and strategies.
DM me if you want to get that info.
I'm just trying to get some of you people to slide in my DMs. But yeah, I really like these guys a lot. I don't think I can like put them on a pedestal enough. You guys are probably like,
God, Buzz, get over these guys. They're not that special.
And yeah, but I mean, it's kind of like respect your elders kind of a little bit. You know, these are like the old farts of Roblox. The guys who just really have been through a lot. You know, the whole apocalypse of 2012. They read right through anything that comes along, you know. So when someone goes like, oh my God, it's John Doe, they literally kick them. They kick them. They're like, get out of here with that. Or they troll and they try to act like they're John Doe. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see. They know all about everything, and you want to know at least one of these guys on your list. You might not be able to get with the in squad. There's squads on Roblox. A freaking kids powering imagination game. There's freaking squads and cliques. But these guys you want to know. That's about it. We're gonna go into the next people. If you're a pre-2012 guy, please go ahead and comment. Show your love. Just be like, power to the 2012ers. And if you're not, that's totally fine. You can still act like a cool guy being post-2012. For our next one, it is the post-2012 people. I mean, it's kind of obvious where I'm going to go with this, but there are a very, very distinct separations between certain people in post-2012. You can have the guys who are a little more immature. You know, you have the people like your younger kids who just got into the game and are like, hey, this is actually pretty fun. They act like normal human beings. They do normal things. But then there's that one squad that everyone knows about. You, me, and basically anyone watching this video knows about that squad. You guys are all that cool little squad. You know, that squad right there. The real big squad. How many more times can I say squad, by the way? Those guys are the ones that we all hate. They're the ODers, the cringy role players, just the cringe in general. They are what defines this community somehow, even though it is nothing like what they think it is. These are the guys that came from Minecraft. Look out! And then there are also those guys that happen to find it on YouTube or something. So basically, they came into the game, they're a little noobish in experience, and they found the best parts. You know, they learned how to online date. They learned how to hack Roblox. They fall for all the scams. They do literally everything. They do the most in every single aspect. Everyone knows there's like a division between like the post-2012ers, the cool 2012ers, and then the before 2012ers. It's 3 factions. Who's gonna come out on top? I don't know. Everyone sleeps on the post-2012ers that are cool, though. Those guys never get talked about. What's up? You guys are pretty freaking sweet. But, you know, everyone knows that one guy who you're like, why did you eat? You are the reason we get this flack in this community. I'll give you a short clip real quick. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my. Yeah, I showed myself. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just kidding. Here's an actual clip.
Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up!
So those kind of guys, we all know. I mean, you can't really describe them. They're like, he who should not be named. That's who we're talking about. Those kind of guys are just kind of, you could talk about them for days and complain about them for days. They just do literally everything. They're the ones that do the dash E free. They make the corny jokes and the worst raps on Rap Battle of all time. Hey, your shoes stink. Oh, burn, burn, baby, burn. But like I said, if you're watching this, 99% chance you are not one of those people. And if you are,
Get off this video.
so for our third one, we're going to go with the role players. And I'm talking about this. There's a lot of different aspects to this. The one I'm really trying to emphasize are the ODers and just the creepy role players who like literally put their life story. They literally write novels based on their role plays. Like, all right, I'm going to be Jeff. I like long walks on the beach with, I'm cool. I have a girlfriend. I'll be 17 today. You can roleplay and it can be fun. And I'm personally not into it. I don't like role playing. But hey, it's nothing against anyone that does. But the people that take it way too far, who go to like dance clubs and are literally like grinding on some people, you know, they're clearly not. They don't have that much game. You know, they're twirling around. They're like,
Hey, can I buy you a milkshake? How do you like a bacon cookie in the morning? Those shoes really accentuate your eyes.
when in reality, if they go up to the club or they actually go out and they talk to a girl, they're like, you know, those kind of guys. And then there's the girls that get way too into it. They're talking about how much money they have. Just like everyone talks about how much money they have, how cool they are, how in shape they are. Shoot, if I went on roleplay, literally everyone is 6'8", 300 pounds of raw muscle, or 5'2", 100 pounds of pure ripped shredness. All of them, their dad is Elon Musk. They all are super intelligent, really cool. Like they're literally so cool they could freeze the equator. How do you even pronounce that? Equator. Ecuador. I don't know. You know, the place where it's really hot. I find those people really funny. I love just going on to like those roleplay games and just checking it out. See what they have. Or they turn like a normal conversation into a roleplay. You're like, hey Jeff, how you doing today? You want to play some Phantom Forces? And next thing you know, Jeff's like, get out! Get out! Oh my god! You know, you got to be like, yeah, take a chill pill, come back and talk to me when you're ready. You know, the most simple things, they turn into a life and death situation. You go to Restaurant Tycoon, you got to get it out in 5 minutes. They're like, hey, we got to get this out right now. We need to feed hungry customers. Going on once, going on twice. No, it's not that big of a deal. They're not even hungry. I can't eat anything on there and be like, oh, I feel good. Oh man, I'm satisfied right now. Roleplay when it's necessary and don't go overboard. You guys have to know that there's literally a good and a bad to everything on this list. And I know I accentuate the bad because I think it's a lot funnier to make fun of the bad people than it is to praise the good people, because the good people are the ones watching this and you know you're good. So for our fourth one, this is another guy I probably shouldn't make fun of this one. It's not going to happen. These are the traders and the hustlers. I call them the hustlers because they literally have so many Robux. We talked about them in pre-2012, guys. They don't even play Roblox anymore. They literally just trade. And they used to be like the forum talkers, but I had to adjust this because they know the forums aren't even here anymore, basically. And you're like, oh, hey, you constructive criticism on the forums. No, we want ATR back in Roblox talk. RT and ATR need to come back. But these guys, they made trades, they made plays, they did a lot of cool things. They obviously know people, and you see like the same freaking people on this list. Here, I am on Roblox right now. We're gonna go ahead and look up. Let's just go to the catalog real quick, and we're gonna show you some limited U items. I guarantee you some of the people own, so there's like a few specific people that own the same amount of just super expensive stuff. If I could find limited U, here we go. Roblox. We're gonna go to hats because usually that's pretty good. I guarantee someone that owns the Soviet Ushanka. Let's look at these guys. Nick Sonlahak. This guy, Moses Malone, he adds a Dominus right there. We're gonna go ahead. I guarantee one of these guys probably has this right here, the Azure Pinstripe Fedora. But you see literally all these guys, the same resellers on literally every page, it seems to be like. I used to always see like Stickmaster Luke and things on the really expensive items, but they are literally like a exclusive group that all they do is trade with Roblox. If you didn't know, this is actually a profitable like thing. You could actually like somehow make money. I'm not 100% sure. I know there's like websites and things like that where they actually make money off of selling specific items. And it's just cool. I bet those guys had millions upon millions upon millions of Robux just from doing that. If you're like into like trading and stuff, and like you're into like money and like stocks and things like that, I'd severely recommend this because it's so cool that this little market has turned into. It's not like the CSGO community and things like that. Okay, so to round off our list, we're gonna go scammers, hustlers, and YouTubers. Now these guys are like me right here, and you know, like the scam bots, the fake hackers, the fame grabbers, basically I like to call them. These guys are the guys that will literally do anything just to get a little bit of fame and a little bit of following for their groups. You know, like Lord Sayer, that was a guy that I debunked a lot, who claimed to be a hacker. There's people who claim to be hackers or claim that they know a hacker. They do a lot of things just so they can get a little bit of attention. Or people are like, hey, shut up, watch for YouTube, I'll be on YouTube. I get so annoyed when people try to act like hackers, try to act like scammers, fall for scams, try to act like YouTubers. Okay, you might be a YouTuber, you don't need to be like, you don't need to tell everyone in your site like, hey, I'm a YouTuber. Let your work speak for you. Gosh, that was just the last one I wanted to add. If you want to add any more, go ahead and do so. That is pretty much the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll go ahead and finish this off. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. I know I just said that, but you guys are seriously awesome. Thank you all so much for the support. I really appreciate it. That is 5 types of Roblox players, part 2. If you guys want to go ahead and add to the list, because I know I didn't cover every player, go ahead and comment down below. This was basically me revising it a year later, basically, maybe even more than a year later, now that with a lot's going on, and I've gotten a little bit more experience with the game. Like I said, go ahead and follow me on Twitter at xbuzzerman, and yeah, that should wrap everything up. You guys are so amazing. I love you so much. Have a great day, a great sexy day. See you next time. Later.